Good evening, class. My name is Adrian Hernandez, and in today's class, I would like to talk about the advertisements and many aspects of them. Hold on, I'm having a bit of technical problems. Oh, uh, things are back to normal. So, what are advertisements? Advertisements, or commonly abbreviated as ads, are pieces of media that try and sell us a product or a service so the company behind them can get a monetary gain. I expect everyone has already seen in one, obviously. Someone trying to give them a product, trying an image of someone trying to sell them a product. For example, we can see the image of the people watching TV, and here we see an ad of deals, and in the other image we can see a person on their phone and stories telling, and they're telling them multiple characteristics about the store. And in this three image we can see multiple people watching various ads from multiple brands. Now, the advertisement formats, it's on what it is present the advertisement. It can be commercials, spectaculars, banners on the internet. For example, here we have an advertisement for a game console on the magazine. Two people watching a Coca-Cola ad on TV. Uh, Here is an image of a person listening in the radio to an ad. We also have images of multiple ads on the internet. And at last, here we have on multiple people on cinema watching another Coca-Cola ad. The parts of the advertisement. An ad has multiple parts. One of them is the slogan, which is a catchphrase that tells us a characteristic of a product or an idea that the company wants you to know. There's also the logo or another image that represents the product of the brand and the company, and a structure that tells us a rational argument about the qualities of the product they are trying to sell us, or an emotional story to try and make us buy the product. For example, here we see the McDonald's brand and their slogan, "I'm loving it." And here we have an ad for Domino's in which they offer a discount when you spend a certain quantity of money on their online shopping service. And here we have two direct examples of an emotional ad and a rational ad. The emotional ad is again Coca-Cola, in which tell us they try and tell us, hey, our product is better when you share it with someone, which is trying to get like an emotional response, like, oh, I should buy Coca-Cola with and drink it with my friends. And here we have a Colgate ad in which they tell us that the number of percentage of problems in our teeth that it helps out, and how it it is recommended by professionals. Another thing to know about that is the target demographic, where usually a company has a certain group of people they want to target their ad at. It can be dependent on someone's age, if they are young, old, if they are on their gender, if they are a man or a woman, uh, and stuff like if they have a job, what kind of job, are they a student, or for example, if they have a disability or a specific condition, like if they need glasses or they have another medical problem. For example, here we can see a Play-Doh ad, which uh, shows us a lot of mascots from products that kids might recognize and might be inclined to buy. And here we have a Dove shampoo ad, which shows us a woman with curly hair, and and that tries to uh, well, it tries to push women into buying the product, like, hey, I can have hair similar to hers. And here we have two ads. Here is for a lawyer that expertises in medical problems, and from an orthopedic clinic that specializes in helping athletes recover from injuries. So before we continue, anyone have a question? Carla, I can hear you. Do you have a question?
No, no, everything is fine.
Okay. Elisa,
I'm fine, thank you.
Alan,
No, thank you.
very well. We shall go on. Thing we have to keep in mind is dishonest publicity, which is when an advertisement doesn't accomplish these standards, they give their product or they give us false information. Here we can see an example of a company which is selling a burger. We can see it is big, the bun isn't is intact. Here we see it has lettuce, it has tomatoes, it has onions, and here we see what the burger it actually sells us. The meat is thin, the bun is flattened, it doesn't have any vegetables. Here we have another ad of cigarettes, which they tell us that they are recommended by a dentist, but as we know, well, in the past it was different, but now a dentist wouldn't recommend someone cigarettes for their teeth. And here we have two examples of online scams where they, in the first one, we can see they are offering a price for a visitor when in reality there's no price. It can be a scam or a malware. And here we have another fake ad of what appears to be a woman trying to chat with someone when in reality there isn't anything. It's probably a virus. And here is an image of a material called asbestos, which in the past it was used for building because it was highly inflammable. It wasn't affected by fire. However, it was discontinued because it was highly cancerogenic. It gave multiple chances to develop cancer. So the product was discontinued. And uh, to finish things off, I'm going to give an activity in which you will see these three ads. I'm going to give one of them to each of one of you, and you will find the slogan, the demographic, the ad is targeting, if it's a structural or emotional structure, uh, and what does it tell you about the product. So Carla is going to do the Powerade ad. Elisa is going to do the AT&T ad, and Alan is going to do the Nerf ad. Does anyone have any questions? Carla?
No, it's fine.
Elisa?
I'm okay.
Alan?
Nope, everything is okay.
Very well. I will leave you with the activity for 3 minutes, and then we will continue. Okay, very well, class. The 3 minutes have passed. We are going to wait for Carla to come back. Okay, so Carla, can you tell us the characteristics of your ad?
Yes. The slogan is "It's time for better." The target is athletes or people who practice some sport. The structure is emotional because it shows a tired soccer player, and at the same time, it could be um, rational ad because it shows the benefits of the product, uh, and the ads shows us or give us the information. It has zero sugar, zero artificial flavor, and zero artificial color, and that's what the ad gives us for information. Thank you.
Very well. Elisa, can you tell us the characteristics of your ad?
My ad is the AT&T one, and the demographic target is Mexico because of the semi-title on the top, on the forms on the hands, the draws. And the slogan is the best coverage of any career worldwide. And I think it's rational because the ad shows a fact that it works in over 200 countries.
Very well. And Alan, what can you tell us about the characteristics of the ad?
Well, the slogan is it's nerf or nothing. The demographic is kids and teenagers. The structure is emotional because it's promise adrenaline, and the ad tell me that the product are available now and the price. So most likely the father so that kids can buy the product.
Well done, everyone. So that will be all for this class. Thank you for assisting. To finish this off, does anyone have any doubts about the team? No? Very well. This will be all for today. Thank you for your attention. You may leave now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.